William Morrow and HarperAudio present The Sweeney Sisters, a novel, by Lian Dolan, performed by Brittany Pressley. Chapter 1. Does this come in teal? Liza looked up from her computer and tried not to make any noise that would indicate her disdain. In the decades since she'd opened the Sweeney Jones Gallery, she'd heard them all before. Does this come in teal? Do you have this one in a larger size? Can you find me something that goes with chocolate brown? Questions that indicated the customer had a limited knowledge of art, but quite possibly an unlimited budget for it. These two, staring at the front of the gallery, must be empty nesters with time, money, and a few blank walls, Liza guessed. She didn't want to embarrass the tan woman in the bright yellow sundress, or her companion, the man in the golf shirt embroidered with the company logo of a local hedge fund. Olympus, Pegasus, Icarus, they were all the same. But Liza didn't have to indulge them either. She wasn't concerned about her Yelp rating for customer service. As the owner of the gallery, Liza had an obligation to her artists and to her own reputation. Was Liza going to discover this generation's Basquiat painting sailboats and golden labs somewhere in coastal Connecticut? Of course not. But she wasn't managing a Pier 1 either. I can't say that we have that exact oil in teal, Liza said, rising from behind her desk and making her way over to the couple near the entrance of the gallery. The artist is Anna Oakland. She lives in the area, and much of her work involves the natural world, capturing Long Island Sound, the marshes, the wetlands, our flora and fauna. But her gift is truly abstracting the traditional landscape or still life. This piece is a study of the dogwood trees that bloom here in May, hence the pinkness of the piece. So, no, the piece doesn't come in blue because dogwoods don't come in blue. But we have more of her work in the gallery, including several paintings of Southport Harbor. They're teal-ish. You might find what you're looking for upstairs. Let me show you. Oh, thank you. We're visiting from Jacksonville. I mean, my husband's here for work and meetings and such. Honey, she doesn't need our whole life story, the husband said, cutting off his wife, as Liza imagined he'd done 1,000 times. I want her to know that we're visiting, but adore her little town. It's like a postcard, but better. I thought a sweet little painting in our guest bathroom would be a lovely souvenir. Southport was a postcard to the untrained eye. 200- and 300-year-old historic homes, most in pristine condition, with expensive paint jobs, glorious landscaping and water views, built around a charming harbor, once of importance during the time of the Revolution. Its antique shops, art galleries, a gourmet food market, a classic pharmacy, and beloved restaurants and bars had remained impervious to chain stores and financial ups and downs. Even the fire hydrants, painted like colonial sailors in blue jackets and tricorn hats, were insta-perfect. From the outside, the town hadn't changed since the 1700s. Inside the pre-revolutionary salt boxes, the Greek revivals and the Victorians, though, it was a different story altogether. What a lovely idea, Liza responded, as if Lady Jacksonville had single-handedly cracked the code of decorative arts. In truth, about 20% of Liza's business was exactly this: aspirational purchases by visitors from all over the country who found themselves smitten by what this Connecticut town promised: tradition and propriety, fiercely protected and quietly preserved. Where New York meets New England, as the town's website declared. It was exactly why she represented artists like Anna Oakland, who could take the familiar, New England, and push it slightly forward toward the edge, New York. And $1,000 sale is $1,000 sale, Liza thought, moving confidently toward the staircase. Not bad for a Wednesday morning. Liza was, as a lifelong resident of Southport, who had taken several years of art history courses in college. Okay, the University of Vermont, and she didn't technically graduate, but still. An expert, with 10 years of experience curating a collection of tasteful contemporary oils, watercolors, lithographs, and the occasional mixed media piece that hit the sweet spot where abstract art meets
Sample complete. Ready to continue?